to make windows in two-point perspective is very similar to the door. So what I need to do is focus on the one side of my building at a time. So again, I'm going to select the vertical line that is farthest from my vanishing point to start off my window with. So I will line my ruler up with my vertical line to make sure I can make a parallel line to it. Slide my ruler towards the vanishing point, and then I will decide how close or far away I want my window from the door. I will draw that first vertical line. Then I will take and I will line the top and the bottom up with my vanishing point and draw my lines. It does not matter what order I draw them in, if I do the top one first or the bottom one first. As long as I do both of them, it does not matter which order they are completed in. Then I will draw the second parallel line, line it up, slide it over, and draw the second parallel line. I'm going to make a bar window here, just because it is easier to complete quickly if I have a bar window versus drawing individual windows. I will show you how to do both, but this is the first one. Okay? I have a long rectangle. So now what I need to do is I need to decide how many windows I want it to be divided into, and then throw in my vertical lines, which should all be parallel to help the windows look like they are sitting on the side of our building. Okay? So that's a bar window. The next one we can do is individual windows. Now, individual windows, I start off with the bottom first. I will line up with my vanishing point and decide how far apart I want the window row from the last row of windows. Then I will make a broken or a dashed line for however many windows I want. 1, 2, I think I'll have 3 windows. Okay, so I have that broken line. Notice I didn't pick up the ruler, I didn't do anything, I just lined it up once and then I drew that broken line so that way I can have the same base line, so it's all nice and straight. Next, I will draw the vertical part. Okay, line it up with my vertical line, farthest from the vanishing point, slide it over. Here I do like to measure so that way I can have them all lined up correctly. I'm going with 1/2 inch. Obviously you can do a longer window, a shorter window. I'm just going with about 1/2 inch. Notice how I'm not picking up my ruler. I'm just sliding my ruler to the next end of the line so that way I can just continue having that parallel line without having to worry about double checking each time to make sure it's parallel. This line right here. Okay. And I found that that line was not parallel, so I'm going to fix it. Okay? So, now I want to make the top. Again, I'm going to line up with my vanishing point and the top of my windows, and I will just draw that broken line again. And I see that I made some of my lines too long, but that's alright. And I will draw the top of those windows. This second way takes a little bit longer, but it still provides pretty nice windows when you're done. Obviously, to do them on the second side here, it would be the same way. I would just use my opposite vanishing point. So that is how you add windows in two-point perspective.